Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. As you know, I have been doing a couple of psychic readings for the past year or so, and I always promised myself that one day I will come here and tell you guys the truth, the things that have happened, not happened, and not just the good, the bad as well. And just for context, the reading I'm talking about in this video was done through Psychic Source, who are our sponsor for today's video. I've been working with Psychic Source for over a year now, and one of the main reasons why I've continued with them is because the platform feels very easy and accessible even if you are new to psychic readings. The website is simple to navigate. You can filter the psychics through speciality, read through real reviews, and choose someone based on what you actually need guidance on at that moment, whether it's life direction, emotional clarity, or just feeling a bit stuck. I also really appreciate that there are different pricing points, so you're actually not forced into something expensive right away. You can start at a level that feels comfortable, see how the experience feels for you, and take it from there without pressure. For me, that flexibility makes a huge difference. I personally go into reading for perspective and reflection, not certainty or predictions that I blindly follow. I think that's important for me to say because everyone's experience will be a bit different, and how you interpret a reading is always a personal choice. Psychic Source also makes it easy to connect in a way that suits you, whether you prefer chatting, talking on the phone, or just taking your time to read and reflect. And because everything is all in one place, it feels contained and intentional rather than overwhelming. So as I share what my psychics got right and wrong, well, so far, just know that this is coming from a real experience using the platform. If you're curious and want to explore it for yourself, I will leave my link right here and as well on the description box. I got a couple of predictions that my psychics have gotten right and gotten wrong. Well, I don't want to say wrong, but things that they said were going to happen that haven't happened yet. So I just want you guys to feel at ease, because I do get a lot of questions about someone saying they said this would happen and it hasn't happened yet. You're not the only one saying. I will start with the things that they said that would happen and have happened. I remember one of my first readings with them, I was very nervous about my relationship with Original Rappelling at that time. I wasn't fully willing to give myself to it because, you know, relationships can be scary sometimes, especially if you've been hurt. And I remember talking to my psychics and she was just like, you know what, you and this person are really compatible. Give yourself a chance, give him a chance, open up, be vulnerable. You never know how far it goes. And I did that, and we did get closer, but lo and behold, we got into one fight. I think I've said it to you guys here that I'm not really someone who, I walk away from things that don't make me feel comfortable, you know. So we got into a fight where, for me, I just felt like there's no coming back from this, and we broke up. I moved on. I met someone else. So obviously at that time, I'm sitting here and being like, these psychics told me that this person was going to be my person. Who is this person that I'm meeting now, you know? But I mean, I enjoyed my relationship with Incoming Rappelling. It was fine. And then Incoming Rappelling and I broke up, and then boom, I had another reading that had nothing to do with my love life or whatever, but my love life came back into the picture. And then the psychic that I spoke to did say that there's someone that, you know, who is in your life but not really in your life, that, you know, you guys will get back together with. And I was just like, at that time I didn't know who she was talking about. It could have been Incoming or Original, but she was obviously talking about Original. And she was right. We did get back together and we tried our relationship out for another year or so, I guess. And it got to a point where, okay, really now we're breaking up. So they got that right. They did say that, you know, this person, you guys are compatible, you will be in a relationship for some time. And even during the time apart, they told me that you guys will get back together. So that was one of the things that they mentioned. I one time did like a generic life reading. I was very frustrated at the law firm. I didn't know what my next move was going to be. I had been interviewing for the contract job that I just quit now, and I was just like nervous about what's going to happen at whatever. So I did like a generic reading, like a spiritual life reading. And when I do my readings, I don't tell my psychics that I just done a job interview, what's going to happen. I just keep quiet and I just let them speak. And this lady, and at that time it was in the beginning of June, she was just like, I see a big change happening in your life between the months of July and October. I'm like, I didn't understand what she meant, but she was just like, she basically said two big changes are about to happen in my life. And lo and behold, I got a new job and I moved. So that happened. I was doing like one of my generic readings, and she said that she sees she said to me, do you have a, she says that she says that she sees something that I do that's got nothing to do with my kids, outside my kids, like a business or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I do have a kiddie's hair business. She's just like, you need to lean into that. That's going to take you far. I was like, oh great. Then one of the things that they said was going to happen in September last year, and as much as I was still with Original Rappelling, they said that I'm going to meet someone else who's going to be the love of my life. I was just like, but I am with the love of my life. What do you mean? They're like, yeah, you're with someone that you're compatible with, but you might meet someone else who's going to be the love of your life. That was September. It's January. Still waiting for the love of my life. There have been a couple of things that they said that was going to happen that haven't happened yet. Let me not say didn't happen, hasn't happened yet. Obviously, I don't want to share everything because some of the things are personal, but I want you to know when you do get into that reading, sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. You know, they are humans at the end of the day, but they do work with energy and intuitions. But most of the things that they have said that was going to happen have happened. Even when it comes to Milani's dad, they did say, Uguti, you know, his intentions are pure. He does want to be this person that he wants to be in. But I remember one of the psychics said to me that if you do allow this to happen, put it on paper. At that time, I really didn't understand what she meant. They just kept saying that I see court, I see a custody battle. Is there a child involved? I'm like, yes, I actually do have a child. And she was just like, they just started asking me questions about the father of the said child. And then I started telling her, then she was just like, okay, cool. He does have pure intentions, but you need to be very careful, and you need to set things in writing. And obviously a year later, with his inconsistency, I finally understand what she meant when she said that. So there have been things that they have gotten right and gotten wrong, but like, it's just that thing when you do go into it, let me not say gotten wrong, as mentioned. It's just that it hasn't happened. It's just that maybe they've gotten the timelines wrong, you know. If you say that I'm going to meet the love of my life in September, while I'm with who I believe is the love of my life, it is confusing. And obviously, but when September comes, I don't care because I'm with who I believe is the love of my life. Maybe they meant this September, I don't know. But go into it with that, knowing that some of the things that they will tell you that are going to happen will happen, might happen. They just might not happen in the timeline that you assume that will happen, or you believe that will happen. So I do hope that you take advantage. I think I did mention on my previous vlog that the rand is quite strong to the dollar at the moment. So I do hope that you take advantage of that and get your reading. As mentioned, I will have my discount code right here and as well in the description box. Thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring this video. Let's get into this vlog. I have about 10 minutes. I have about 10 minutes to do this quick rant. It's not going to be a rant, but it's just a TW, like not a trigger warning, but like a disclaimer. Well, two things I actually want to say. Firstly, before we get to the serious, well, both are serious. Before we get to the one I want to address here. Firstly, I've spent the day today. Took my daughter to school, and I've come back, and I've spent the day today writing. A friend of mine who is working on a magazine commissioned me to write 2 articles that are like 2,000 words each, and that's my billion. Give me long form content. I loved working for the magazines because I used to write articles for like 2,000 words. It's just unemployed Mandy. Once again, it's my favorite Mandy, and I'd love to do this for the rest of my life actually. But anyway, yes, the point of this was to, I'll never forget, in journalism class, the first day of class, we sat down and our lecturer said to us, look at your left and look at your right, look in front, look at the back. You guys need to always remember to respect each other, because the person next to you one day could be your boss. And I don't know how many times when I worked in magazines, I featured people that I used to be in school with. I don't know how many times people that I went to school with have given me opportunities, whether interviewing me on their shows on radio, or where they're saying, hey, can you please help me write this article, you know? So be nice to the people around you, just because pants, basically what I'm trying to say. Just, you know, be kind. Number 2, I'm starting this vlog because I'm about to go fetch Milani, but before fetching Milani, I guess while fetching Milani a couple of days ago, weeks ago, can't remember when, Milani's dad asked if we can go out, we can talk like proper things. Same speech I get every year, I guess. I want to be present at, let's talk about, we have this conversation meeting every year. So we're having one today. I'm going to meet him at the school now to go fetch Milani. So one thing I want to say is that I'm going to show him on my vlog on this channel. I've said from the minute I started this channel that this channel is for my children and for them to see the progress, how they were raised, how they grew up, who was there, who wasn't, who was consistent, who wasn't. So I remember the first time I posted this man, it was Milani's birthday 2 years ago. The leader of the Scorned Wives, the South Africa's Pick Me, she went on a rant for a week on TikTok talking about me. She never mentioned my name, but it was around the time where both me and Perseverance, Madam Speaker, she also posted a picture of her baby daddy and child, and I also posted mine on YouTube. And how I knew she was talking about me, because she was just like, why do you guys post your baby daddies? You're not together anymore. And she said, and I'm not talking about people who were married. If you are married, it's okay. You guys are co-parenting now. But if you are not, you're just a baby mama. You don't have a right to post him. He's married. He's not your family. She went every day on TikTok for a week. She was talking about me. And for me, that tickled me. That actually tickled me. And after that, then you people, well, not you guys, I don't think I have Scorned Wives anymore. If I do, they shut the fuck up, which is what they need to do. But after that, every time I would post him on my channel or I would talk about him on my channel, the Scorned Wives would come, but why are you posting him? He's married. Huh? Does him being married stop him from being a dad? And nifuna ngifihlo ihlazo. Is that what you guys would want your baby mamas to do, your husband's baby mamas to do? To not let the world know, Uguti, he's got other children outside your perfect family. Y'all, every time I post this man on this channel, y'all are mad. Even last year when I posted him on the Father's Day thing, some girl was just like, you always say that you're not male-centered, but why do you post him? How many times do I have to say what this channel was built for? And then, yes, I'm not male-centered. You are male-centered because you're posting him. I'm posting him for the reasons I always say why this channel was built. And to show that I'm not the one who's male-centered, you are, because some girls are just like, you posting him is not going to bring him back. You want him back. Lapo, I'm deep knee in a relationship with someone else. Do you guys understand how disrespectful you can be to protect your own little egos as people who've stayed with these cheating ass men, and now you're mad at me because you feel like I'm a reflection of your life? Do you know how disrespectful it is when y'all come to my channel and talk about how I still want Milani's dad because I post him, I want him back, why do I post him, when I'm knee deep in a relationship with a man, another man, I mean. It's just things like that. Sometimes you guys let your insecurities and your hate for children who are your husband's children get to you, that you stop thinking. What I'm trying to say is, I'm making a speech, I'm saying all of this to say, I don't want to hear a word on this vlog about why I'm posting him, what the fuck, but what about his wife, what about, I don't care. I think I've never said it this way. I don't give a fuck about anybody else except my child. No one has ever cared about my child. I am the only one who cares about my child in this situation, and it is my responsibility to continue caring about my child. I don't give a fuck about me posting my child's father, what it does to someone else. I actually don't care anymore. If you choose to stay with a man that disrespects you, cheats on you, and makes a baby with someone else, that's on you. You need to figure out how you're gonna heal, especially if you're gonna be going around turning into a witch now, threatening me, threatening other women, because that's what you guys do. You come here and you talk, you spew evil about umtana. Just because your man decided to go outside and cheat, and you as an adult decided to stay, now a child has to suffer. I've seen the comments of you guys being like, yeah, if my husband decides to go have another child, that child must fuck off. Well, this child isn't fucking off, unfortunately for you. The child is not going anywhere, and clearly doesn't want this child to go anywhere with his inconsistent ass. And thanks to my therapist, I will allow the inconsistencies to happen for my child to see exactly what time it is, for my child to know exactly who was there and who wasn't. I've said it on my channel here before, that with Alwande, I cut her dad off immediately. And another thing, you guys like bringing Alwande's dad up. You say that I'm in love with Milani's dad, and the reasoning behind that is just like, because you don't show Alwande's dad. There's nothing to show, like echo. I'm shouting at the scorned wives who I know are going to come and talk shit on my comment section. I will not be addressing any comments, any stupid comments on my comment section about who I choose to show on my channel, and especially about my child. Now back to my core audience. My baby daddy calls me every year, wants to do the right thing. He does it financially. He will do it a little bit physically, which for me matters more. I've said it here before. I appreciate my baby daddy's help with the finances over and above what he's supposed to pay for when it comes to Milani. But what I would appreciate more is presence. All Milani wants, all a child wants is presence. And obviously, I've spoken to my therapist about should I cut him off or should I let the inconsistency happen? And my therapist explained. I've explained this too many times on previous vlogs. I don't want to repeat myself. So I'm about to go now and go meet with a man who has hurt not just me. I don't even care about my feelings anymore, my child so much. Literally the whole of last year, this man saw my child one time. Everything else, once in a while, it's through a video call. You would swear we're not in the same city. And you guys will see on the vlog how Milani is going to run to him more before she runs to me. That's the kind of shit that I have to deal with just for the sake of my child. So for women to come here and swear at me, saying that I want this man and I must leave this marriage alone, as if I'm in people's marriages. For people to come here and say all of these things, all in the name of umshado, I hope you understand. And I don't even think you care. All you care about is your fucking stupid marriage, unhealthy marriage, where you have a man who fucking cheats on you and you see me and you're just mad. Because women in healthy marriages never never spew shit like this on my comment section. I've got married women on my comment section who clearly are in healthy marriages. Because Ubabana, by not saying shit, then there's you who's going to come here and want to fight me and a 5-year-old. I just hope that you stop this year, guys. I hope that you stop. Not just in my platform. I hope you stop everywhere. I hope you don't stop harassing your husband's baby mama. I hope that you just stop and understand who are the villains in this situation. It's not the child, it's not the baby mama. Obviously, all situations are different, but y'all know in this situation it's not me. So can you stop projecting your insecurities and your fears on me and my child? If there's something in you that pushes you to comment something dumb on this vlog today, put your hand on your heart and ask for God to forgive you. Because and you are a witch for a man. Anyway, back to my core audience. We'll talk about it maybe sasa because I need to go now. But I'm not even drinking, I'm sober. I'm about to go meet someone who is a hero to my child. Lapo akeko. And I have to smile for the sake of Ngwana. But you know what? These are the decisions I've made. These are the choices I've made. I'm grown. I would like to believe I know what I'm doing, but it's not fun. Before you guys honestly come here and talk shit, just know it's not fun. A and B, nobody wants your cheating ass husbands. Nobody does. I need to go find, it's 4 o'clock exactly. We're meeting at 4:20, but it takes me about 10 minutes to get to Milani school. So if I can leave in the next 5 minutes, I need to go find something baggy and loose. It's day 1 of my period. I'm bloated. I'm diarrhea is killing me. I don't feel good. I just wanna lay in bed and just die for like 2 hours. But let me go, parents, let's go pick up Milani. He did say that he wants to go outside and go sit down and eat. I don't know if that's going to happen. Anyway, guys, let's go. And Siri, Q, you don't care what you're doing to me. Let's go reach my child.
You don't care what you're doing to me. I've been down in the ruins so deep. All the games that you played, all the love you forsaken, you let it slip away. You don't care what you're doing to me. Every setback, every mishap, every time you say you Say you get it, you regret it, I forgive it, but you stay the same. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done. Cause I've been crying oceans for weeks. Try to fight it, but I'm drowning alone. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Shed a tear for me, baby, if you dare. Maybe then it would show me that you care. Cause your words never match what you do, how you act, so I can't just take you back. People fool me once, never fool me twice. If you love me, you'll react. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done. Cause I've been crying oceans for weeks. Try to fight it, but I'm drowning alone. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Every setback, every mishap, every time you say you gon' change. Say you get it, you regret it, I forgive it, but you stay the same. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done. Cause I've been crying oceans for weeks. Try to fight it, but I'm drowning alone. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa.
Hey guys, we're back. Mimi, homework please. We're back and don't say Isabel.
I vlogged. Daddy came and fetched me also. But I didn't want him to leave.
Yes, so we're back. And you know, Milani had a nice time with her father. And I know earlier on I was speaking to the scorned wives, but now I want to speak to the women who are in the wife's position but decided to stay, and you are trying to do better and you're trying to heal and you're trying to be there. I just think that it's very important, if you're going to choose to stay in that situation, it's very important to think of all parties involved, especially the child. You know, nothing makes me more happier than seeing my child happy, you know, and she was happy. You would have seen the clips. She was smiling ear to ear. And those are the moments that nothing else matters. And honestly, I say it as a spicy moment when we say nobody wants your husband. Honestly, guys, it's not about that. Nobody does want your husband. It's literally women just want men to parent. Then the egos come into play, pride come into play, insecurities come into play. You're thinking that someone wants your husband. Your husband's baby mama from 5 years ago, I don't think she wants him. I don't even think he's her type anymore. I know none of my baby daddies are my type anymore. It's so funny that at the time I was talking to my friends and I was telling them, Guti, the past 2 men I dated. I was telling my friends the other day that the last 2 men I've dated, original Rappeling and incoming Rappeling, if you place them side by side, they look like each other. Beard, tall, dark, tattoos. And I was just like, this is my type now. You know, this is actually my type. Like, even going forward, like, I'm not in a dating space right now. I'm not in a dating mood. But I think once I start dating, I was telling my friends, I was just like, if a man is not tall, beard, dark with tattoos, I don't even find him attractive. I don't see him. Because the last 2 men I've dated, they yummy men. Chocolate brothers, you know, dark skin, tattoos, tall, beard, nice legs, you know. So yes, what I'm trying to say is that none of my baby daddies are my type anymore. Like someone was my type 5-6 years ago. It's not my type anymore. If you have that thing where you think that your baby mama's husband wants your husband, just remember the fact that he's probably not her type anymore. A and B, outside that, we just want these men to parent. Honestly guys, we just want men to parent. I'm not invalidating the situations where there are crazy baby mamas. I'm not invalidating those situations, but in this situation, it's never been the case, never is the case, and never will be the case, you know. And yeah, I think that I like a scorned woman, Nashem, if you chose to stay and you want to be a witch, that's on you. But I think there are women who watch my channel, who I know there are for sure women who watch my channel who are on the other side. They're not the baby mama, they're the wife. They decided to stay after that situation, and they are trying. And I hope that seeing Milani that happy in that moment melts your heart in a way that makes you feel as if your efforts now are worth it. You know, I know for sure there are women who watch my channel who are on the wife's, not the wife's side, but like who are the wives, but not as evil as the scorned wives. So I hope that you can see that your efforts of you trying. I do know that there are women who watch this channel who are trying, either trying with the babies or the baby mamas. And I hope that you could see like that little smile on Milani's face. I hope that you can see that it's worth your efforts. Like there's another child out there, your husband's child, who also deserves a father. Literally, that's all we fight. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I felt the need to start this vlog with that disclaimer, because I know the kind of comments that you guys leave, and get with me, you will never feel safe in my channel to leave bad comments. I will address them every single time, and I thought that let me address them before. So whatever it is that you say, as I said earlier, I'm not going to be responding to negative comments, but you know I've already said how I feel. I will see you guys
on next video.
On the next video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll just see you in the morning when we get ready and take Milani to school. I've got a lot of work. I did mention earlier that my friend commissioned me to do 2 articles, 2,000 words each. So that's a lot. I'm done with the first one. I need to do the second one, and I will. They're due tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm not even going to gym. But luckily, Veda, tomorrow is day 2 of my period, and I try not to go to gym when I'm on my period. I went this morning and I started my period at gym, so I was just like So tomorrow, day 2 for me is the hit. I'm a 3-day girly. I think I've said this before. I'm one of God's fave. I'm a 3-day girly. So day 2 is pain, flow. It's just crazy. So after dropping Milani off, I'm coming straight home to finish my articles and submit to my friend, my boss, I guess, for this project. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys when we prep for Milani's school lunch. Well, prep in the morning. Wake up with me, do the things that we do in every vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I wish I had the same delusion that I did when I was 2, and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number 1, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, guess that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. Wasn't really ready, no, I had to grow up, but it's so heavy and I'm feeling low. Unlearning all that was wrong for me, and I wish somebody would've it, should've warned it. No, they did, but I kept ignoring. Didn't wanna have to face it, but if I don't, I know it's gonna break me, oh. Yeah, She thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of confidence club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't know, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. It's like sitting in a boat, wondering if it is going to float. Now that I packed all my things, is there anything else I should bring? Yeah, all that shit that I can't. When that baggage is heavy, baby, I got reason to worry. Please don't tell me I got reason to worry now.
Jag kollar dig hela tiden. Hej, hej. Nu ska jag zooma in dig lite så att jag kommer närmare dig. Då kan du säga hej mamma.
Hej mamma.
Hej pappa.
Hej pappa.
I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't know, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. I wish I saw what she saw, I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't know, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. Baby, know that she knew, that girl knew.
Hey guys, I'm back from my morning school run, I guess, and I'm home now. I'm starving. I've been home for like maybe an hour. I'm taking a break to make myself some breakfast, so let's make some breakfast. I don't know if this mince is okay, but I mean, it's been in the fridge. I want to make like a toasted mince with avo. It's a really good meal. I cooked it a week ago, but it's been in the fridge the whole entire week. But you know, the best way to actually know if something is still okay to eat is to just warm it. So let's just, I'll find out. Let's make breakfast. If you don't see the mince in the toast, then know that the mince is off. If you see it, then know that I'm making my the intended breakfast. Oh, should I make? I think I want to make an omelette, but that's gonna take a while. But I've already, I don't know if this mince is fine. And one thing about me, the disadvantages of, I mean, there's a lot of disadvantages of growing up poor. There were times where I would eat, my sister and I would eat rotten food. And KPRP. Yeah, the times that where me and my sister and I, some of my cousins as well, would eat rotten food. And guys, I think I did a sit down with my sister a couple of years ago, and we spoke about those memories, and she was just like, I don't remember. And I'm like, I'm so happy for you. I never forget like things like that. Like I used to feed my sister rotten rice and rotten food, and it's obviously not a great memory, but because of that I struggled with overnight food. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm a believer in not wasting food, but at the same time my trauma doesn't allow me to eat food from a couple of days ago. Like sometimes even food from yesterday. I mean, I eat like food from yesterday, I definitely eat, but I think once food has been like 2-3 days old, even though it's been in the fridge or the freezer, I struggle to eat it. Sometimes my sister actually has to come to my house and eat the food for me to be like, it's fine, can you take, like, it's fine, it's not off. You know, I struggled. There's a day where Tata was here as well. I think I can't remember what I wanted to eat, and I was just like, it's off. She was like, it's not. To me, like the trauma of growing up eating food that's off just to survive as an adult who can actually afford to eat whatever she wants to eat, once food has stayed in a like 2-3 days overnight, like 2-3 days, even if it's in the fridge, I'm always just like, oh my god, what if it's off, I'll never forget there was a day also where my aunt made me a sandwich. Oh my god. My aunt made me a sandwich or fish paste ne, and I guess that fish paste was off, or I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming it was off. Guys, I got to school, I think she made the fish paste, like the sandwich at night, the previous night, because I was complaining to her that I'm tired of eating at school, because at school they just fed us brown bread with peanut butter. And I was just like, I'm tired. The brown bread and the peanut butter get stuck here. And it wasn't this brown bread, okay? It was the other brown bread that it's not sliced. You have to, the feeding scheme people would slice themselves, and they would give us like slices this thick, and they just slap peanut butter. They just slap peanut butter. Guys, already peanut butter is so thick. They wouldn't put butter or anything to lubricate. They just slap a peanut butter, and you get like this thick a brown bread slice with peanut butter and like weak ass Oros. I mean, granted, we were grateful because that's all we can eat. We have food. Someone is sponsoring this food. And then I remember being home and just like, I'm just so tired of peanut butter. It gets stuck on my throat. I've always been gay, as much as I've always been a resilient person. I also have a very, I think I get that, I think my grandmother did that to me. I have a very bratty side of me that only my sister, my friends, definitely my friends have seen, and definitely my partner. I think I'm more bratty when I'm with my partner. Well, when I am dating, when I'm in a relationship, I'm very bratty. And when I'm with my sister, sometimes I do get bratty, and with my friends. When I'm safe with you, even with my mom, when I feel safe with you, my bratty side comes out. So as much as I grew up like poor, resilient or whatever, I've always had a bratty side, and I blame my grandmother because I'm literally my grandmother's spoiled brat. Like that lady, like she allows me to be a brat. I've been a brat, and I blame her. So that bratty side of me went home, and I said, I'm just so tired of the bread. A normal person would have been like, I appreciate the brown bread with the peanut butter, but me, I was just like, at a young age I've always known I'm destined for greater things. What is this peanut butter and brown bread on this thick slice? I'm not supposed to be eating this. I'm bigger than this. This is beneath me. But I went home and I told my aunt, and I'm just like, I'm just so tired of eating the brown bread. It gets stuck on my throat, and then they give us this Oros that tastes like water. It's just yellow juice at this point. It's like orange juice. Like, it's not yellow juice, it's orange colored water at this point. I was crying that day. I was just like to my aunt, I can't do this. So I don't know what my aunt did. Well, I guess the fish paste was there. I don't know where she got the fish paste from. Also, I don't know, maybe my grandmother came back with it from work, because we would have never got it into a shop and ordered and grabbed fish paste. What? She made me a fish paste sandwich, and then the following day I went to school. I took the sandwich. As I get to school, something says to me, open the sandwich. I open it. Guys, when I open it, it's inside my sandwich. What you need is maggots inside my sandwich. So today I see one maggot. My body goes into freeze mode. Maggots inside my sandwich. Luckily something said open it, so I guess the fish paste that my aunt put on for me was off. Obviously she didn't know that, or she didn't smell it. Obviously it's fish paste. Like, that's till today I don't eat fish paste. Till today. At most I'll do is a liver paste with amakuinya, but I don't eat fish paste because of that day. I threw it away, and guess what I had to go eat? The brown bread with the peanut butter that gets stuck on my throat. But anyways, I'm saying all of this to say I struggle with food that has stayed for longer than a day over because of my experiences as a child. But there's also the other side of me that says, Amanda, we can't waste food. But there's also the other part of me that says, how are we healing our inner child when we're still forcing ourselves to eat things that we don't want to eat? Just because the food is there, you need to eat it, you know? So how are we retraining our brain and our mind about the abundance and scarcity, the difference between, you know, with this abundance, there's scarcity. Because I feel like eating food that I don't want to eat is coming from the scarcity mindset, Uguti, where am I going to get food again? But I don't live like that anymore, you know? So it's so hard to unlearn those things of, you're not poor anymore, you know? You need to retrain your mind to remember that you can actually eat whatever you want to eat anymore. I don't want to eat this mince, but I feel like, well, it's in the fridge and you can't waste food and. But honestly, I don't want to eat this mince. And I've been on a journey on healing my inner child journey. How am I healing my inner child when I'm still forcing her to eat things that she doesn't want to eat, all because it's here and we don't waste food? You know, it's such a difficult position to be in because, as mentioned, I want to train my brain to always know that you are not in that situation anymore. You can literally eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. But there's also the other side of we can't be wasting food. Today, I'm letting my inner child win. And we're going to eat what I want to eat, which is an omelette. And we're going to make it together. The mince, I hadn't warmed it enough for it to be hot. I know there was steam coming out, but it's not hot. I can still put it back in the fridge. Milani loves mince. She will eat it if she wants it later. But yeah, let's heal my little inner girl by eating whatever the fuck she wants to eat. And right now the girl wants to eat an omelette. Did the 10-year-old Mandy even know what an omelette was? No. 36-year-old Mandy does. And 36-year-old Mandy knows how to make an omelette. And she's gonna make the omelette for 10-year-old Mandy. Let's...
you anymore. Spending all this time trying to get you out my mind. Oh, it feels so good to take you off the pedestal. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh yeah, I'm going back to the table, I know they saving us for the stable friend of mine. Cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed.
Hey guys, I'm back with a makeup. I was shooting something and I'm shooting my vision board video, which is sponsored by Psychic Source. So by the time you guys see this, you would have definitely seen that one. So I put on a little bit of makeup and I've got some time. It's 2 o'clock at 4. I need to go fetch Milani. I think I want to leave it like 3:45. Yesterday, her father and I got to the school at exactly 4:30, and she wasn't playing outside. Granted, the weather was off. Maybe that's why they went inside. But I usually fetch her a bit later because I wanted to play. But if they're not playing, I might as well fetch her, and then we can just spend some time together at the house. But yeah, so maybe I don't have 2 hours. Maybe I have like an hour and a half to just do what I need to do, which is enough for me. So I'm hungry, and I'm going to cook. Milani, all of a sudden Milani loves chicken. And specifically, there's a specific chicken that I make. And it's not even like I make it differently. I literally, guys, just like, I put spices on the chicken. And she's obsessed. So I'm going to make the chicken now. I want to make my cabbage curry. I bought 2 cabbages. Is it cabbages? Yeah, cabbages. By mistake. I bought a cabbage not realizing I have cabbage. So I need to actually just make a lot of cabbage. So I'm going to make rice. Milani loves rice. Cabbage and some chicken. Milani's dinner is going to be rice and chicken. My lunch is going to be lunch and dinner is going to be rice, cabbage and chicken. Let's quickly cook, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll go fetch Milani. So like, oh yeah, I have to take Milani to come on. Yeah, so I really need to eat before I go. So I'll cook today, and let's cook together. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've got cabin fever, and my deadline for my articles, my friend extended it to later today. My part is done. I'm literally now just waiting for people the people I've interviewed to get back to me. But she said I can submit it latest tomorrow morning. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I've got cabin fever. As I made tea, BRB. I've got cabin fever. Yes, I made tea and even forgot. Luckily, it's still warm. I've got cabin fever, and so I was speaking to my friend Siri, and she was just like, okay, cool, come work with us, her team. She's also a freelancer. We were both at the law firm, both left on not so great terms. So I guess we are not the literal definition of trauma bonding, but you know, the way people use trauma bonding in sentences, we I guess trauma bonding. We'll go. So I was just like, go where you, I know she freelances. I'm just like, where you at? What's happening with your world? She was just like, no, come. She said today I can come. I was like, yeah, today I can't because I have to shoot my vision board video, and I have to finish my article. So I was just like, let me just stay home today. So tomorrow I'm gonna go work with Siwi and her team. She mentioned, I don't know if it's the name of it, it's a restaurant, or in. So let me see. She said we must come work at Cusino. Yeah, she's like, we can go to Cusino and work from there. So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Then I guess I'll see her at Cusino, wherever that is. But I'll talk to her in the morning. But yeah, I've got cabin fever. I want to be outside. And yes, and tomorrow I can't actually be in a sitting and chilling environment because tomorrow I'm starting to reach out to sponsors for my Mother's Day event. And that's looking good. Guys, for those who are interested in coming to the Mother's Day event, there is a 90% chance that we're doing it at Mandamba Ndo again, which is, I think I mentioned in a previous vlog. It's not in Harties. If you Google it, it says Harties, but I promise you it's not. It's literally right after Lion Park. Please. Though, I get it geographically. If you look at the map, once you get to Lion Park, it says welcome to Northwest. So I guess you can say it's Northwest, but it's not. I promise you, do not let the distance turn you off. It's not in the Northwest. It is by geographical location, but the distance it's not. You guys, if you were at the venue last year, you will know it's not in Northwest. It's not far, but it's looking like our Mother's Day venue is going to be at Mandamba Ndo again. I just need to confirm. They're giving me an amazing discount as they did last year because can't afford to do a lot of things. I don't want the tickets to come into my direct account this time. I want to do them via web tickets or quick ticket to one of those platforms. So tomorrow I just want to relax, sit down, plan, send out proposals for the sponsorships, and also do my research on where I can sell the tickets, because I think when I handle them by myself, it's not really a problem, but I want to handle less this year. So yeah, I'm very excited, guys, about Mother's Day. I'm very, very happy that I'm starting it soon, and I hope and I hope to see you guys very soon. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna cook tonight. What I'm trying to say is now I'm just going to cook, and then tomorrow I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys in the morning when I go join Siwi and her friends or her team where they work, wherever Cuisino is. Then I'm just gonna go work there. But tomorrow's gonna be a chill day. We're just focusing on Mother's Day. I had a contract for January to shoot 8 videos for Psychic Source. Obviously amazing for me because I get paid for it, but the pressure to put up vlogs, guys, I think I've been posting like 3-4 vlogs a week. Hello. And I'm tired, so I just want to have a day where I'm not editing a video, I'm not rushing to submit to brand, or I'm not rushing to do anything. I just want to breathe and work on my very, very, very passion, which is bringing women together. Let's cook my rice, cabbage, and Milani's chicken, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, what that guy's dimple. Even me, my beauty sometimes shocks me. I mean, come on. Hey, my mom and dad did the damn thing. My genes, I mean, I look like my mom and my grandmother. So mother's side of the family, very mother's side of the family is where it's at. Look at what they did. Look at what they produced. I mean, when you look at me, you look at my sister. Come on, I'm not even going to mention my kids because they look like their paternal size. As much as you guys say that Alwanda looks like Noma, she probably does. If you would see Alwanda's paternal side of the family, you would take back your words. That girl looks, and she's built like, she looks and is built exactly like her grandmother. Small boobs, small waist, big bums, big legs. They've got that built. So that's how I feel like, I mean, my kids are beautiful, but they don't look like me. So when we speak about genes, my genes slept the day that these kids were conceived. So when I speak about genes, I'll never speak about these kids because they failed me. But my sister, my mom, my grandmother, hey, someone said, it would say, oh, Amanda will always remind us how beautiful she is. And will. And will. I grew up not believing I was beautiful. So every time I pass by a mirror, I'm like, oh, that me? Every time I look at my camera, I'm just like, oh, that is me. That is me. Gimuhle, guys. Gimuhle. I'm beautiful. Ik is mooi. Dimhle. I'm trying out all the languages. What is I'm beautiful in Venda? Oh, and you know, incoming Rapeleng was Venda, well, is Venda. And he used to tell me in Venda that I'm beautiful. But I forgot, because I don't listen to men when they speak. So I can't remember. But whatever your language is, please tell me in your language what it is that, how do I say I'm beautiful in your language? Whatever your language is. Anyway, guys, I'll speak again. Bye!
Gave you the benefit of the doubt. It took me a while to figure out that you knew exactly what you were doing. Can't believe I was that naive to let all the blame for it back on me when it was all a part of your scheme. It was all a part of your scheme. Oh, it's really clever that way you don't have to put in any effort, don't have to improve because you're making all the rules, so it's a setup. Oh, it's really clever, convincing me I don't deserve no better. So the only option here is that I settle. Oh, it's a setup.
Hey guys, good morning. Another day, another dollar. I just dropped Milani off at school and I thought I was gonna go to gym, but I'm not feeling good. Milani is not feeling well as well. We didn't sleep. She's getting flu-y. So I just sent her to school anyway, but I was just like, they must let me know if I needed to fetch her early. Yeah, she's crying about her throat and her nose is blocked. I really hope it's not too bad because I do not have doctor's money. I don't have money. And I didn't even put on sunscreen, but I don't want to go to gym. I don't think, should I just go to gym or should I just walk? Let me just walk, guys. Let's just walk. Luckily my running vest is here, but my cap isn't, and I'm not even wearing sunscreen. But you know, let's just burn for today. I know if I go to gym, I'm just going to be on a treadmill for 10 minutes. Not going to work out. Let's walk and I'll see you guys later.
Just take a look at yourself. Do you really think it's going to help if you always fighting yourself, trying to forget how you felt? Just take a look at yourself. Can't even be your own friend, 'cause you're way too stuck in your head. How do you think it's gonna end? Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could say, nothing that they could do to take all the pain away. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you won't. But we could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be everything that we want. We could be everything, everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be anything that we want. You think if they said it, then they must mean it. So you should feel it. Somehow you think that you need it. Others' opinions to know how you're feeling, to know if you're losing or winning, left behind or within it. If you're sinking or swimming, existing or living. Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could say, nothing that they could do to take all the pain away. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you won't.
You guys, I'm at Milani's school. Unfortunately, I think I did mention earlier that she's not feeling well. So I had to come get her. I just got her now. Oh, Mtanam, she's not good. But opposite Milani's school, there's a high school, and they have a sports day today, and they're singing these songs that we used to sing. You know, these songs are universal. The one they're singing like hooah 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 we are, and then you say your school, yeah, not your school name, your team's name, and then give me a R, give me a M, what does it spell, whatever it is. And I'm so excited, and I'm singing along, and Milani's just like, how do you know all of this? I'm like, girl, you know, I also was once a child. I think that kids cannot fathom that as a parent you were also once a child. Because the other day she was just like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 36. And then she asked her dad the other day, like, how old are you? And he's like, he's 34. And she's like, you guys are so old. And I'm just like,
Daddy is not old.
oh, he's not old,
No, he's not old.
but I am.
Yes, you are. Because 6 is a big number.
I'm 34. I'm 36. He's 34. He's still old. Okay. Anyway, yes, the high school opposite Milani's school just took me back down memory lane when I was a little kid and we used to do sports at school. Why am I so jealous? I feel like as adults we should have these sports days, but how am I going to find 100 people?
Maya, you should be a kid.
I should be a kid.
And then grow up like them.
I would love to be a kid. I would love to be a kid. Anyway, guys, so obviously today, as I'm sweating, today was I was gonna go have lunch with Siwi and them because I do have cabin fever, but obviously those plans are gone because I gotta take care of my baby, and I don't know then what's I don't know. I'll see how she feels tomorrow if she goes to school. But tomorrow is Priscilla's day, so I don't like being home when Priscilla's home. But my helper, by the way. But if Milani is still not feeling good, then I guess Priscilla will just have to deal with all of us being home. I'll see, man. I'll see. I feel bad for my baby. She's really not feeling good. But we're gonna go to Clicks now. I do have a couple of medication at home for her, but we're gonna go to Clicks now.
That medication must not be bad.
I can't control if medication is good or bad. We're gonna go to Clicks now, and I'll get the pink Panado. Yeah, she's asking me to get her the pink Panado, and I can only get one, either the green or the pink.
The pink.
And then yeah, I've got some other medication for her at home, but let's go home. I don't know when I'll see you guys then. Hey you guys, so Mimi and I have been home for some time now. I went past Clicks. I got this. My mom was just like, this one needs to start taking multivites. Oh, it's not focusing, but it's yeah, it's an immune support associated with colds and flu. Then we got some Panado. She said, I do have the paracetamol here, but it's the green one, and then she specifically wanted the pink one. I realized when I got home that I got the 3 months one. And then
Some lollipop.
I got these lozenges because she's been crying about her throat. So got these 3, but I did have other medication in the fridge as well. So I've got more medication in the fridge she'll take later, but she does seem better, so she is going back to school tomorrow. Anyway, you guys, I just finished watching KM's vlog, and I was watching KM's recent vlog where she talks about shutting down her business and feeling like a failure and just like life not going her way. But one of the things that she said that stood out for me, which is something that I've been feeling, is the peace that comes with not having to worry. She was just like, she doesn't have to worry about, doesn't have to worry about paying salaries, waking up in the morning, trying to figure out what she's going to do, how today's going to go, what's going to go wrong and stuff. And it's so crazy for me because I'm obviously also in that boat, but on the the other side of it. I don't worry about Teams meetings. I don't worry about irritating my boss. I don't worry about a report I didn't finish. I don't worry, like today for me was such one of those days where it's just like Milani's teacher called me, and before she could even finish, she was just like, would you be able to come fetch her? I was just like, I kept saying, I'm coming, I'm coming. I think she was trying to explain that Milani's sick. All I kept saying was, I'm coming, I'm coming. If I was at a job and now I have to think about it, oh gosh, before I go fetch my child, am I going to be able to fetch my child? Before I go fetch my child, I need to ask my boss for permission to just go, or I need to tell my boss that, listen, I need to go, my child is sick, all of blah, 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 blah. So what KM was talking about, the worry of, for her as the business owner, having to pay salaries, thinking about what's going to go wrong, how things are going to go. At the end of the day, we all just worried about something when it comes to your day-to-day work-life balance. But then on the other side, it hit me that every time I see people who own their own businesses, or I'm always just so jealous of them, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, you own your own time, you can do whatever you want. That's how I see it. Obviously I've never really been an entrepreneur full-time, running my own anything. Even with YouTube, with YouTube it's different. I don't have to think about paying people. I don't have stresses. Yeah, I'm working for myself for YouTube, but I don't have stress. My biggest stress on YouTube is making sure that I send my video on to Psychic Source on time. That's my biggest stress. So I've never really been in a situation where I was running a business like by myself and that is my only source of income, etc. I've had side gigs, but like I've never had to stress. But for me, I'm always just looking at people who own businesses. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like life must be so good for you. You just own your time. And also the closest person that I know who runs her own business is my friend Boitumelo Tato. But by nature, Boitumelo is calm. So I've never seen her panic. So for me, that's how I associate people who run businesses. Like, bro, I've never seen you panic. And for me, I know that it's hard running a business because I've seen other people actually who are always stressed out, but the people who are closest to me, I'm always just like, I've never actually seen you panic. And that's to my friend Boitumelo Tato. She runs a studio in Soweto. She does the coloring books that you guys always asking me about. She also does the printed t-shirts. You can send her pictures of yourself or your family, you and your man or whatever, and she'll print them for you. She does events as well, but she's always just so calm, and she's the closest person to me. And every time I look at her, I'm just like, oh my god, like I so wish. So to watch talk about closing down her salon and the things that she was stressed about, I'm just like, yes, sis, you guys go through a lot. Like business people go through a lot. But what I got from her video, and a couple of days ago, I also did a video just talking about the peace that I found in quitting corporate. And from Kay's video, the video that I did, and the comments that I was getting, so many people under my video were talking about how the fact that they're also unemployed, and it really, really is bad, but nothing will replace the peace that they have. And for me, nothing is as more validating as that. I was talking to my sister about it's month end. I'm stressed out about my bills. I'm stressed out about my children's school fees, my rent, and all of those things. And I was talking to this other friend of mine who's also unemployed, and she was saying, Guti, she only gets stressed out around month end. And I was just like, oh my God, like I was fine the whole of January up until payday or pay weekend. Yeah, but what would have been payday for me, which was payday for everyone else, but I was so stressed out. I was just like, I don't have money, debit orders are gonna come, debit orders are due, my rent is due, children's school fees, I can get away with it because I can just like make arrangements, but I can't make arrangements for my rent. I'm just like stressed out. But then when I was talking to my friend who's unemployed, she was just like, yeah dude, I also get stressed out, but I only get stressed out at month end because you need to be paying for things. And I felt so validated that guys talking helps and listening to other people helps. I felt so validated because as much as guys, I've quit a job before. I was unemployed for 3.5 months the other time before I started working at the law firm. I had a lot of investments and savings, and I quit my job in July. In June, I had received like a huge bonus at the job. So I was never really stressed about money. There was a time where I wasn't even vlogging because I was just tired of YouTube. I could afford not to vlog. This is my first time quitting a job with so much responsibility. My car. When I quit my job the first time, I didn't have a car. Well, I had a car, but my car was paid up. My rent at Reimsig, guys, Reimsig is mad cheap. That house, that big old house I lived in at Reimsig with a big old garden, mad cheap. This house is double the rent. It's literally double what I was paying there. Have to think about that. Now this year both my kids are in private school. That time it was only Alwande. Milani was a crash, and that crash I think was like 5,000 rand. You know, we just like, it's just 5,000 rand, bro. Like, I can afford it. I'll pay. And also, obviously, her DAD came through with his part. Now I'm just like, I'm stressed out. There's a lot of things to pay for. I've got this car. I've got both kids in private school. I've got this rent that is double what I'm used to paying for, and no income. But when I tell you that, I'm so happy, guys. Like, I'm so happy. Like, this is the most peaceful I've ever been, the most stress-free I've ever been, the calmest I've ever been, and most importantly, the slowest I've ever been. I realized that I don't rush anymore. Even in traffic, I'm not hooting at people. I'm not rushing my baby anymore. In the morning, I'm like, hey, like, I was always just like panicking. Let's rush. I'm just living this slow life. I walk slower. I talk slower. Things don't bother me as much anymore.
You want to talk.
Yes.
You do not talk slower. And do not rush me ever again for school.
Okay, she says I don't talk slow. I guess she's rebuting everything that I'm saying. I'm a big fat liar. I don't talk slower. And I must never ever rush her again for school.
Yeah, you make me worried.
I make you worried. Anyway, guys, yeah, so back to what I was saying about KM's video made me see the other side of entrepreneurship. Obviously something that I have no experience in, but for me, I always looked at entrepreneurs and just be like, oh, it must be so nice. You own your time. You don't have anyone shouting at you. You don't have anyone like bullying you. You don't have anyone, if you're running late, you don't have to report to anyone. If you have to go fetch your child, you don't have to report to anyone, without realizing the other side, which was she was talking about having to worry about paying salaries. I'm sure she had to pay rent for the salon for the space at the salon, you know, like things like that. And even with other people that I've spoken to her in the same boat as me, unemployed, the whole theme of it all is the peace that comes with not having to worry about things and employment, and obviously you worry about money, but the peace that comes with everything else is the common theme. And it's peace I wish for all of us. Obviously I'm not saying people must quit their jobs, but it's the peace I wish for people who are in the employment space. It's the peace that I wish for myself. I know that obviously being unemployed for me, not working, is unsustainable for me. I'm very grateful for the campaigns. I'm very grateful for the little money that I make. Are you okay? For the little money that I do make on YouTube, I'm grateful, but it will not sustain me. I probably can go for another month. Other than that, I basically need to start a job on the 1st of March. Preferably mid-Feb, I need to start a job, but I can push. I need to be employed by the 1st of March, and to be able to continue living the life that I can live. So yes, I do. The peace that I have now, I do wish it for everyone who's in the employment space, and I wish it for myself when I do get into the employment space. My body, my brain, my heart, my soul cannot handle another toxic environment. And I know that not all working environments are like that. I've only experienced toxic environment in the last 4 to 5 years. Before that, I've never experienced toxic environment, and you guys know I'm a job hopper. I will hop a job like crazy. I've worked for, guys, if you look at my CV, every time I go to job interviews, they always say, oh my God, you're a job hopper, but we need someone like you because you have experience in different industries, which the advantage of being a job hopper is that I've got experience. Industry from health, finance, entertainment, tech, legal. I've been there. So for someone who's worked in every job you can think of and has only experienced toxicity in the last 4 years, makes me believe that I know that not all places are toxic, and I cannot wait to get back to the spaces that I was at before. No toxicity at all. Yeah, you deal with the little squabbles here and there with your colleagues, because at the end of the day, we're humans, we will not always disagree. But yeah, guys, I've never been like that person who questioned myself, that person who has to be like, oh my god, my child has to go. I've never been that person. But for the past 4 or 5 years, I've worked with the worst bullies of ever, and you're just like, nithatwa phi? Yes, guys, I've lost my train of thought. Milani keeps disturbing me, but what I'm trying to say is, the piece that from watching K-Yams' vlog is obviously the piece of not having to worry about things. And I know that we all have that. Those of us who are not in the employment sector, we all have that. But for those who are in the employment sector, I do wish it for you. I wish it for myself as well when I get back to it. I wish to go back to the industry or the environment that I'm used to, that I've been working at for the first 10 years of my career. I want that. I want that again, where literally all people care about is the job done. Is the job done? No one cares who you're friends with, what car you're driving, what are you dressed in. Yeah, guys, like corporate, you pocket watch people. I would come in with a new wig. People are like, ooh, nemali, oh my god, I hate it so much. No, I just want to be in that space again, and unfortunately I haven't experienced that space in the past 4 or 5 years, and I just want to get into it again. But in the meantime, I will enjoy the peace that comes with being unemployed. I will enjoy the peace that comes with like just knowing that I own my time. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And not only I wish it for myself, I wish it for you guys. Let me stop talking. I've spoken a lot on this vlog. I don't even know if it's a vlog. I think it's more of a sit down than it is a vlog. I've spoken a lot. I don't know. Let me edit this vlog and see. I might just come back and close it, or I might just like add something else that I want to do. But today I'm really tired. If Milani wasn't here, I would actually go take a sleeping pill and take a nap, but I can't because I've got a child here. Tomorrow I won't be able to also, because I want to have like a blanket day. I won't be able to because I'm going to be at my sister's house because Priscilla is going to be here. Milan is actually fine. She's going to go to school tomorrow. And then Friday I've got like a breakfast date with my friends. So I won't have a blanket day. But yeah, let me edit this vlog and see. Or should I just close it, guys? Actually, let me close it. Yeah. Let me close this vlog, guys. I will start another one. I'm tired. Obviously, because Milani is sick, we didn't really get enough sleep last night, because she started being sick last night. She started with her throat, her nose was blocked, and then I knew something was coming, but I didn't think that it would be bad enough for me to get called from school. So I'm tired. Like, I'm actually really tired. I can't wait for night so we all sleep. And yeah, let me actually just close this vlog. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.